What's up, everybody? I just finished doing a run about maybe 1.8 miles. I came back from India about 10 days ago, and I've been slowly incrementing up the amount that I've been running. I started with a mile 0.5, then the next day a mile 0.6, mile 0.7. The day after that, which was yesterday, I did less, and then today was a mile 0.8. I really believe that in the days of these coronavirus quarantines and lockdowns and so forth, when people are spending time at home, it's a good idea to reconnect with a lot of the things that we normally don't do because we're caught up with whatever we're doing within the world. Now, the world has been shut down, so we can connect internally. And I think there's almost nothing more personal and nothing more beneficial than a good fitness routine or just fitness activity of any type. So there's no such thing as a bad workout also, from the standpoint that every workout is better than nothing, which is the default for a lot of people. On the level of workout qualities, there are good ones and bad ones, but the very act of showing up and doing it develops the willpower to conquer the laziness aspects within a person, the aspects that make them not optimal in whatever activity they may be doing, the lazinesses that may make them choose easier paths when it comes to difficult decisions. Working out develops so much internal resilience, and it expresses itself physically, which makes it doubly hard because it's both physical and it's mental. So it's both in one. Many things are just mentally difficult. So the good thing is that it reflects in your body. It reflects in how well you're able to move, how good you feel on a day by day. And most of the fears and concerns we have are due to our body, right? Like if there's coronavirus, you don't want to contract it because it will severely affect your body and the bodies of others too. If we didn't have bodies, the virus wouldn't be an issue. So as far as working out goes, it strengthens the body. The body is clearly very important. And another coronavirus connection would be, they say a good way to think about social distancing is not, I don't want to get infected, but I don't want to infect others. And that opens up a sort of a benevolent manner of looking at it that can motivate people more, because they can think one way or the other about themselves, but they don't want their loved ones to be hurt or affected by anything. So with regard to fitness, a good way to think about it is, I don't want to be fit and strong for myself, or not only for myself, but so that I want to be fit and strong for others, so that I can serve others better, so that I can make good decisions with regard to other people, so that my personal weaknesses don't come out in my manners of dealing with other people, so that I'm strong and healthy and live long and healthily and don't become a burden on other people. Like, for example, unfortunately, in my father's ailing and last days, he was in poor health because he didn't exercise or take care of himself very well. And as a result, he was in the hospital and he died early at the age of 74. And now I don't have a father. See, at the age of 25, I lost my father. There's so much cost and impact to every decision, every micro decision that people make, because it reflects in how they're able to engage with the world and who they're able to be within the world, which is clearly a very, very important thing. So there's this amazing People interview I had with this surgeon, Dr. G, and he said, your job as a human is to become the best fighting machine that you can. And he didn't mean fighting in a combative sense. He meant it in terms of make yourself as strong as possible, make yourself as optimized as possible, as mentally fit as possible, physically fit as possible, so that you can perform your mission as best as you can, whatever that mission may be. And for me, a major way of doing that is fitness, which is why it's been such an important and consistent thing for me. And the older I get, the more difficult it becomes, because the metabolism slows, I get more stiff, and these things don't come as naturally to me as they did, say, 10 years ago when I was 17 in high school. Back then, I'd look at older people and I'd think, man, I'm not going to be like that. But they assured me that I would, and sure enough, my body has slowed down. So it's a good thing in a way, because it forces me to work harder. It forces me to be aware of things I wasn't before. Watch a little bit more carefully what I eat. Definitely make sure I exercise. Definitely make sure I keep stretching, so that I can be as young and vital and healthy for as long as possible. Because sure enough, as I get older, gravity will do its work on me. My joints will become less smooth. I'll have pains and aches in various places I can't imagine now. And I can't forestall that. I mean, I can forestall that, I can delay it, but I can't avoid it. And at such point, I'm going to have to deal with, moving past physical suffering as best as I can. And I think a great way to do that is to divorce from the body needing pleasant feelings now by training it to take pain, good pain, the pain that comes through exercise, the pain that comes through determination, focus, when you're pushing and pushing and pushing, when there's some discomfort in your body. Because weakness essentially, muscle is built through fibers tearing and then being rebuilt. So the tearing aspect is a painful thing. Of course, you need to be aware that what you're doing is not like tearing your tendons and stuff. Of course, there's some pain that's bad and that's immediately recognized as bad. But the good and productive pain is something that everybody should discipline their mind and body to be able to take, so that they can be as strong and supple for the duration of their life as best as they can be, and so that it prepares them in very deeply within their being for the gradual losses that will come as time goes on. It'll make it take longer, and it'll also make it more easy to handle as things begin to fall apart and you're not able to move as well and pains and aches start coming. So and again, I think that's a very important thing. I think another important thing is to think, what can I do? How can I be better for others with regard to myself and my fitness? If I don't want to go another 0.1 mile or finish this run, and if I want to take a shortcut, maybe that's okay. And I can, who cares, right? It's just me. But other people are connected with me, other people in my ecosystem, and then many people in their ecosystems that I'm never going to know about, that my actions have an indirect but tangible influence on. So let's all be the best we can for both ourselves and for others. And I don't think the two are mutually exclusive. I think they work hand in hand, actually. So that's what I think. Have I dried off? I was sweating a lot. I think the cool wind and talking about this has cooled me off. So I'm going to go stretch and take a shower and then have some lunch. So I hope you're doing well, and I hope that in this coronavirus times we can take the precautions and also stay as positive as possible, stay as engaged with each other as possible, and engage with ourselves in ways that we don't normally do because we're very caught up in a hustle and bustle. But let's take some time off and just feel and be and relax and see what life is like under these circumstances. And then, sure enough, and sometime we'll be back to normal. So in the meanwhile, feel good, do good, be good, work out, and I'll talk to you later.